Good morning, mate. So it's about 10:30 in the morning, and I thought I'll make a video because I just heard from a cameraman who has shindaiwa. I packed his up last night. I heard from him this morning. He texted me last night, but I hope my phone will do not disturb, so don't get annoyed. So just found that's up for alright. But now I'll show you what I'm up to on the builder's thing, because I was ready to send it back home, but he wants something done, which I've already sent him on the video. You want it done, let me know, but yeah, a bit late, but the saw's still here, so it's okay. Now, dealing with the helmet, I cleaned the helmet last night, and I'll show you what the difference is to these helmets, because they are different. Now, my plan was to put all the headgear, all the guts of this helmet here, in the old helmet, clean the old helmet up. Stay. They're big table. And it doesn't work that way, because this helmet's a new one, different stuff. So if you look at the straps, that size just there, not just there, so they're about 3/4 inch. Now if you look at that and you look at the old one, the orange one, they're way, way bigger. So I get the whole of that. There's the helmet there, that strap. It's really wide, so the guts of the blue one does not fit this one, so I decided to put all the bits and pieces here, so I'll put the camera down. Mucking out all the crap. It's the elbow. So I cleaned the mesh out last night, hot water, cleaned it right up. Back a bit. That's a mesh. It's a bit rusty, but it should be fine. It's better than sticking stuff in my eyes. I cleaned up all the mechanisms, so it seems to work alright. And it should fit into the helmet, so it feeds through. Not my camera off. It feeds through these bits here. Bit hole there and hole there, so I'll feed that through. Maybe it will go through it. There's one. There's two. So to me that fits. Put the thing on. And also these modern earmuffs, they've got a hard density rubber inner foam in the muffler, in the ear muff part. So you put them on, you can't hear much at all. So I think I might invest in buying a proper headset of earmuffs too. The ones I've got are only cheap Bunnings ones, and I put double foam inside them, and it's still quite noisy. But these, as soon as you put them on, they're quiet. And I've worked for earmuffs for 25 years with the factory, and I've used them many types, and these seem to be the best ones so far. So, like that, very quiet. You smell the old dust. Damn, that's right. Something's not right. Oh, the thing's come out, right. Put the ear plug back in. Push that fur back in where it should be. Yeah, there you go. They're trying to get me a lot. Got to be comfortable, don't be annoying. I want the top of the ear to be covered too, so, but I don't want touching my nose. The pain in the ass, it tickles. So yeah, I'm happy with that. So I'll protect my eyes. So I'll wear that in the future. Because I'll like my safety gear. Because you put it this way, guys, one mistake from us, it's permanent, and you can't fix a mistake. If something to do well, you always add more oil to the hole and grow it back, or more timber, or glue, or whatever. But humans, once we stuff, I got bitten in the leg by a dog a while back. It was a chihuahua, and it still has not healed. What you can do with age and that, I'll show you that. So, it keeps getting funny. I pulled off this morning, it smells a bit rancid still, but I thought the dog left a tooth in. I was doing fire with the wood yard. I gave the dog a little 12 little thing, tiny. I gave him a leeway, I gave him space to move and all that. As a good boy, he ran away, and as soon as I turned back, he came back and nipped me on the leg. And I thought, you bugger, that was probably 4 weeks ago now, so it's getting on. So that should have healed by now, but because of my age, we don't heal as quick as you older, as people know. Your skin gets thinner and stuff. So yeah, that's another story. Now, what today's gonna happen? As I said, Cameron contacted me. As he saw, I had wiped down and cleaned up, so it was in the box. But he wants me to make a brace for this thing here. So, what's my plan? I'll share. What's my plan? I'll make it so you gotta think this thing will vibrate up and down because of the piston and sound waves and all that. So I want to brace it from one side to another side. So it's a triangle. The triangles are always the strongest. I thought, what can I use that's not be too heavy? Because it's all about weight, guys. If you're pulling this thing around for 3 or 4 hours, it adds up weight-wise, both hours. So a ratchet strap. My plan will be to pull this ratchet strap apart. I can't find it. It's the big part, so I'll pull this apart, and the spine here, I'll bend it to suit that bolt hole there. That's the original bracket. Goes underneath that. The bolts sit upwards. That one's upside down. There you go, into here and slide with a big wash, that's factory. I'll bend that. So this part here, I'll pull the handle off. I'll bend that heat up and bend it so it's facing up to here. So there'll be a triangle back up to there. And once I've got that in there like that, I'll brace from here back to the other side to make a full triangle. But I figured with this big wash here, they give me a reference point on what angle the dangle is, and that should work out to be a pretty good idea, I think. So, and it'll be lightweight, there's already holes there. It's quite a thick steel, but not too thick. But I'll be happy with that. So, there's enough metal here on this side here, a little bracket, that I can bend that and it won't be a problem also. I could go to this part here, might be able to. That way. Yep, so I'll be using that part there, not the handle, so I'll bend that part there, put a hole in it for the bolt, and grind this back and grind it so it's smooth, and put the base here so it can't move. So that's my plan today. So what I'll have to do is pull off the pull starter top cover, probably the chain brake though. I'll have to wrap a towel around that, because I'm going to have to use oxyacetylene in situ so I can stitch up this weld. Once it's stitched up, I'll pull the muffler and everything off and do it on the bench, so I don't want any heat in it at all, but I'll wrap a towel around everything as best I can. I may even have to take the handle off yet because I don't want nothing to burn, but if I put it up that way on it, straight up and down, and put a towel in here wet, I should be fine. Yeah, I'll probably do that, just a towel. You don't want to have too much heat in your air because it's, was it 2022, so it's 3 years old, so because it's 3 years old, I don't want to damage this thing at all, because it's Cameron's little baby, so I've done so much work with this thing, I don't really want to, I know myself really, I love the sticker work, I love that sort of, the images just looks nice, so I'll get on this and start working on it. Because this will take time, I'll make this video part 1 and I'll do part 2 towards the end of the day when I've got all the stuff cut out, because it'll take time. There's no point dragging the video on, but I'll cut all this part out and show you what it looks like, what the angle is and all that, and hopefully it'll work out good. But yeah, part 1. Get ready for part 2.